So,
Yes,
Miss Marsha,
yes.
how are you?
I'm so fabulous. Tug, thank you. And it's so good
Really?
because Tug and I did a Tug Talk.
Tug time. It's not a TED Talk.
Well,
I wish it was a TED Talk.
Or a TED Talk.
I might have
Tug
gotten
time,
more views.
probably. But we had to do it virtual. So it's so good to be here in
Yes,
person and
person.
doing it live.
Doing it live.
Doing it
Always
live.
the best way to do
Always
it.
the best way.
Yeah, yeah.
Always the
So
best.
we're not showing anything new.
No, we
but
are
what
not.
Are we gonna do?
We are trying to help you be aware and have the knowledge to keep your walk-in new longer.
Ooh.
Longer.
Yeah. So
So
maybe some might call it
preventive maintenance.
All
Because
right.
a lot of people, once
That
they get it in,
Sounds boring for walking. You
I-
can't
I
show
know
anything
it.
cool, could it? Could
yes, I could. And if it's done properly, it
It's
could
not gonna
be,
boring.
it's not going to be boring.
All right,
Right?
all right.
Right. Okay, so talking about preventive maintenance. So 6 months to a year,
Mhm,
depending on usage of your walk-in,
mhm.
it is good to review these things that I'm going to talk to you about really quickly.
Heard.
Okay, so first off is going to be hinging,
Yes.
because our hinging, Kolpak hinging, can be used to manipulate your door. Once your site settles, once your walk-in does it, whatever it has to do,
Mhm.
settles. We all
Settles.
know that the door section sometimes can get a little gollywomped, if
Yeah,
you will.
yeah. I might call it wonky, but you might call it gollywomped.
Gollywomped,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Okay, so what we do to fix that and put our door back into its frame so it seals properly.
So it's
That's-
golly.
No, it's not
G?
golly gee.
Oh.
So what we do is, with standard option, nothing you have to pay additional for, something that we're going to do for you, is you have adjustable hinging on your walk-in,
Mhm.
a Kolpak walk-in. So you loosen these screws, you move this door in your plug up or down, whichever's needed based
Mhm.
on your needs. You tighten these back up, and that's going to hold your change. So again, that's going to hold it into place.
And that's standard.
That's a standard feature. That's something that you're going to get. But you do need to use over time to make sure your door stays where it needs to be energy efficient. Okay.
Why? What's going to happen if it's not?
If it's not, your gaskets are not going to be where they need to be, and you're going to have air infiltration. Okay.
Air infiltration.
Air
That sounds
infiltration.
important.
So I'm getting the 2-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this.
I think he's counting too quick.
I
I think
think
he's
he is
trying.
too.
It's like
I
the
think he's trying to-
umpire at the end of a game and like
Seriously.
a blowout, and he's like, strike. And you're like, that wasn't even close to us.
So what I'm going to show you here is the reason for the door closure. Our hinges are camerized hinges. So at 90 degrees, gravity's going to take over and it's going to shut this door. And the door closure, as you saw, pulls it to the gasket. So it seals correctly. So you want to make sure that your door closure is in proper working condition. Okay. Make sure your hydraulics are still working properly.
tough one to
I
say.
know it. And then your hook, because once you continue to pull that door open and shut all this time,
Because
this can get some wear and tear on it.
you're real strong.
Yes. So watch that hook. Okay.
How do you fix it with that hook?
Well, you can, if it's still working and looks in good condition, you can tap that back down.
With a little
With a little
tappy,
tap,
tapper.
tap,
Yeah,
tap, tap?
yeah. I wish
Okay.
those things had a name.
I know they don't. So let's look at the next thing in line. We're going to look at the sweep gasket. And the importance of the sweep gasket is to make sure it's not brittle, it's not cracked, and it's not in bad condition. And make sure that it's sealed. Because again, you're wanting to keep that humidity and kitchen air out,
Yeah.
and let that cool air stay in.
Hot air out.
Out, cold air in.
Gotcha,
Exactly.
gotcha.
Last thing on the door section I want to talk to you about is something that is usually not remembered, and this is the gasket. Okay, it's important. This helps seal it. Again, air infiltration. 3-sided gasket, bagged it on one side, but the true place to review is right here at the hinge side. Okay, because if the door is not working properly, your gasket could be turned and it's shutting in the door and not allowing the door to have that seal. So make sure you review 6 months to a year these items that I've talked to you about on your door to help your door be as energy efficient as possible. Okay, let's talk about the air shield.
Wow,
Come
look
on
at
in.
that. You look like a movie star.
Right. The air shield is a product that Kolpak has. It's patented. It is UL and NSF approved, has a 1-year parts and label warranty. This lovely item here can solve most of your condensation issues. Okay. This can be retrofitted on any box. Does not have to be a Kolpak box, but it can go on any box. The areas that you have your condensation issues or processes that are not exactly good for your walk-in energy consumption, leaving the door open too long.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a
bad
problem.
idea. Yeah.
That all that air tries to come in. So what this does is replaces your strip curtains and your strip doors. So you're hands-free, sanitation solution right there. Okay,
Most of
so,
those things break all the time.
and they do, and they're not replaceable. So, well, they are replaceable, but they cost you so much to replace. So to install this, 6 inches of space. So mind that on your shelving. You want to make sure that you have that accounted for.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's probably like a crazy electrical load.
Well, actually, no.
Oh.
So you can do this off of the 115-volt electrical that you have for your light. You already got it pulled through.
It's already there.
It's already there. So taking anything out of this, what you want to do, keep that hot air out and keep that cold, already purchased cold air in, and be as energetic as you can. Thanks, and I appreciate your time.